Hey everyone, David the AI Guide here. Welcome to another episode. So, is another profession on the way out? Great article from The Guardian this time. It's already way beyond what humans can do. Will AI wipe out architects? Is the title of the article. I'm watching a hypnotic high-speed ballet of bristling buildings. I watched this while on a Zoom call with Wan Yuhe, an architect based in Shenzhen, China, and the founder of XCool, an AI company determined to revolutionize the architecture industry. She freezes dancing blocks and zooms in, revealing a layout of hotel rooms. One further click and the construction drawings pop up, along with a cost breakdown and components list. The entire plan is ready to be sent to the factory to be built. The plan is of a 500-room hotel complex designed in minutes with the help of AI. The promises and perils of AI have been gripping the world of architecture and design recently, but few have grasped that the revolution is already underway. Tools like DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion are changing the future. AI is already being deployed to shape the real world with far-reaching consequences. The problem with architects is that we're almost entirely focused on images, says Neil Leach. But the most revolutionary change is in a less sexy area, the automation of the entire design package, from developing initial options right through to construction. In terms of strategic thinking and real-time analysis, AI is already way beyond what human architects are capable of. And this guy, Neil Leach, wrote Architecture in the Age of AI. In Leach's view, XCool is at the bleeding edge of architectural AI, and it's growing fast. Over 50,000 people in China are already using it. Company founded by Wan Yuhe, they became disillusioned with what they saw as an outmoded way of working at a traditional architectural firm. The design and construction processes were so traditional and lacking in innovation, she said. She and her colleagues were inspired to launch their startup after witnessing AlphaGo, the first computer program to defeat a human champion at Go in 2016. And I've talked previously about, and it was in my book, about how the AlphaGo event triggered AI in China. And by the way, based on this article, you could argue they're ahead of the US in certain respects. CAD, computer-aided design, dates from the 1970s. BIM, building information modeling, is from the 90s. XCool aims to provide an all-in-one platform design through construction. It's early days, and so far the results are clunky. Some architects are calling for caution. Martha Sigari, head of applied research and development at Foster & Partners in London, one of the biggest architecture firms in the UK. It can be dangerous if you don't know what data was used to train the model or if you haven't classified it properly. Data is everything, and we talk about that a lot here on the AI Guide. Imagine a facade that could passively deform, creating louvers or overhangs to shade different parts of the building according to the temperature. Fascinating idea. Although the actual science needed to make such things possible is a long way off, AI does enable the kind of calculations and predictive modeling that was impossibly time-consuming before. Sikari's team has also developed a simulation engine that allows real-time analysis of floor plans. This weather map of swirling, pulsing colors changes as the AI jiggles the rooms into optimum configuration. While few firms can boast an in-house R&D lab like Foster's, architects across the spectrum are adopting AI tools in different ways. One told me they now regularly use ChatGPT to summarize local planning policies and compare the performance of different materials. It's the kind of task you would have given to a junior associate to do. It's not perfect, but it makes fewer mistakes than someone who has not written a specification before. The late Zaha Hadid's firm, ZHA, headed by techno-evangelist Patrick Schumacher, has embraced AI for early ideation. It's no surprise that the firm's heady visions for a desert spa resort complex in Neom, the controversial smart city in Saudi Arabia, were generated by AI. We'll talk about Neom in a minute too. Could we see a world where the back catalogs of dead architects are used to generate cover versions of their work? With generative AI tools becoming increasingly sophisticated and working at breakneck speeds, how long before architects should start fearing for their livelihoods? And by the way, GPT-5 is going to be released soon. I like to think that we are augmenting, not replacing architects, says Carl Christensen, a Norwegian software engineer who in 2016 co-founded AI tool Spacemaker, which was acquired by tech giant Autodesk in 2021 for $240 million and then rebranded as Forma. So Autodesk is CAD, the traditional tool. Beyond automating tedious tasks, could AI help to open up the Byzantine world of planning? That's city planning. Having since worked for a central government on digitizing the planning system, Yuan Mills has now co-founded BlockType, an AI-powered tool for developers and planners aimed at simplifying the process and ultimately reducing land speculation. Because in big cities, developers way overpay for land. Mills imagines a future where architects don't charge for their time, but for their knowledge. It's an algorithm as a service business. Behind it is the suggestion that architecture is something that can be reduced to code, each firm peddling its own proprietary formula. This is uncomfortable to most self-respecting designers. In many cases, however, it's what's already happening. The ultimate effects are impossible to predict, but whether we like it or not, AI is here to stay. Architects are like ostriches with their heads in the sand about this issue. So, a couple of things. One, you can't stop AI. Two, Neom, by the way, is getting built. How do I know that? Because they are actively seeking breakthrough materials and technologies to build it right now, and they have billions of dollars at their disposal. So, will AI completely disrupt architecture? In the short to medium term, it will be a cobot, just like in manufacturing, but in the long term, yes, it will. Thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, and share. We need to get over 1,000 viewers for full monetization. Really need your help. Thanks. Take care. See you next time. Bye.